Hey, what's going on guys? Bo here, aka The Honest Hiker. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be reviewing a fantastic product from Cedar Ridge Outdoors. What we have is the Fontana 20 degree top quilt from Cedar Ridge Outdoors. It's a great quilt, but on a budget. It is a budget-minded quilt, but you won't lose any of the features you would expect in a more expensive quilt from any of the other brands or any of the higher-end quilts you would get from Cedar Ridge Outdoors. The Fontana is a traditional quilt. It's not like in your normal sleeping bag. It will not have any fabric or insulation underneath you. That helps cut down on the weight, but you won't have any drafts, at least in my experience. It did not let in any cold when I was tossing and turning, and I'm not a small guy. I mean, I'm not overly big either, but it definitely allowed me enough room to toss and turn throughout the night on my side, which is where I usually sleep, or on my stomach with one leg kicked out. Never got a cold draft and was actually sweating, you know, in the high 30s. Wheeler Peak, New Mexico. It was nice and cool, a little windy. We were near a lake, so the breeze coming off the lake was definitely a little cooler than the surrounding temperature. I stayed warm the entire time, no problems. I actually had to open up and vent it out a little bit because I was so warm in that temperature. The foot box on the Fontana isn't sewn up. It actually has a 24-inch zipper that lets you open it up all the way like a traditional quilt. You can open this up like a traditional blanket, or you can take it and zip it back up just like this. Very simple. Easy as that. And then the bottom actually cinches up to close it off and not let in any drafts. A little hole right here to allow for some ventilation when it gets a little muggy in there from being so warm. I didn't have any cold drafts really coming through it. I stayed absolutely toasty. My feet never got cold with this. I absolutely love it. Now on the sides, you can tuck it under the sides of your sleeping pad, but the Fontana does actually have the cinches on the bottom that will actually let you clip it right around your sleeping pad. The only thing I don't like about these, the clips are fantastic, but the actual straps I wish would have been folded over and sewn into a little tab to keep it from backing out. That was the only issue I really had, is when I was tossing and turning, they pull right out, and then in the middle of the night you have to sit there, fiddle with it, try to get it back through the loops. In the daytime it's not a problem, but at night when you're tired, you just put in, 12 hours of hiking, killing miles, or summiting a peak. You don't really want to mess with that during the night. That's really the only complaint I had with this quilt, to be honest with you. It's a fantastic product, and if that's the only thing I'm worried about, I think I'm in pretty good shape as far as that goes. It does come with a second strap. Clips in just like this. And that goes under your sleeping pad to keep it tucked under you, keep you nice and warm. I'm 5'8". I'm 5'8", not too tall. This is a regular length. It's fully custom, so you can choose whatever length you want for the price. It's 52 inches wide and 6 foot long. I could bundle up, get under it. It was a little short for me, but that's on me. I didn't know exactly what size I was going to need. If I could do it again, I'd get one that's about 6 foot 4 inches, so about 76 inches. Be able to pull all the way over my head without having to kind of hunch down and cozy up under it. Other than that, it was perfect width, perfect length, exactly what I ordered. I actually measured it out. It was perfect. As I said, this is the 20 degree model. It is not 100% goose down. It is actually a 825 field power 50-50 mix of goose feathers. Excuse me. It is a 50-50 mix of goose down and duck down. The entire shell material is a 10D membrane taffeta. So depending on the geography, this can be a late fall, even winter quilt. I know here in Texas, this would make a great winter quilt for us. Barely ever drops below freezing, maybe once or twice last year. So this would be a great, about 1.5 season quilt for us here in Texas, late fall all the way through winter and very, very early spring. Overall, the Fontana is going to be great for travelers, through hikers, overnighters, and especially the grain weenies, myself included, who want a high quality quilt while staying on a budget, as this comes in only at 20 ounces with the strap, not including a stuff sack. My stuff sack's about 2.5 ounces, and I actually put this in the Sea to Summit event. It's the extra small, and I'll actually show you what this looks like. Gets down to about the size of a cantaloupe when you're done with it, maybe even a little smaller. So I think that's about it. If you have any questions, comment down below. I will actually get back to each and every one of you, assuming it's not a negative. I'm not going to deal with all that. So yeah, comment down below, hit the subscribe and like button, and I greatly appreciate it. Thanks for watching The Honest Hiker. Stay honest and stay hiking. I'm going to go ahead and pack this thing away. Don't forget to look in the description. I will put a link to the Cedar Ridge Outdoors Facebook page and their website. Make sure to check that out and give them a holler. This is a full custom setup for $205. You cannot go wrong with that. You can pay for an overstuff if you'd like, but it does come with a 15% overstuff. So definitely go check those out. And if you also need any Toaks products or hammocks, Cedar Ridge Outdoors can also hook you up with that. They are pretty budget friendly if you're wanting to get into hammocks, tarp camping. I'm actually talking with Warren right now at Cedar Ridge. He is working on producing a new tarp, and hopefully that will be out soon. I'm looking forward to testing that out. So go give him a holler and he will get you set up. So here we go with this. Pack this back around. Flip it over, loosen this up. This thing packs down incredibly small for a 20-degree quilt. I absolutely love it. With the quilt and the stuff sack, it comes in right at 22.5 ounces. And then packs down to the size of a cantaloupe. There you go. Cedar Summit event Prussian sack they have for about $30. Absolutely love it. Give them a holler over at Cedar Ridge and enjoy.